Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are we doing today? Let's switch off the other phones. Aideen Azora, how you doing? You right? I'm just waiting for Gary to come on. Whew. Do you know what? I'm going to regret that, boy. How you doing, Natasha? You okay? It's not a repeat. How you doing, Dims? You right? Nothing much. You know what? I'm
What's
going to
happening,
regret
brother?
that. I literally scoffed my dinner down in 3 minutes.
Not good.
Do you
Not
know
good
what?
for
It's
your
like,
digestion now.
right, I've got 3 minutes to show. Right, let's eat. We've got everyone listening. Diane, how you doing?
Right.
Chicken Nugget, how you doing? Oh,
Ode!
Ode's in the building.
What's up, Ode?
Hey, do you know what? It was his birthday the other day as well. Happy birthday to Daz. Yeah,
Happy
his birthday the other day.
birthday, big man.
Yeah, got Michelle.
Big up, Tom. Tara.
Mitchell's like, Daz back Ode. Oh, there we go. There we go. There it is. So, guys, we have got a special guest in tonight, as you've seen. We've got General Levy coming in the house shortly. Okay, big up Legend K1 as well. Everyone's popping in. So last week we had a mayor getting online. It was absolute drama. Today we're back full effect, kicking off, getting this thing going, and just vibes in. So Gal, how was your day today actually?
Yeah, it was a good day. I'm not going to lie to you, but I had a bit of a negative because obviously I've been trying to buy a new house, and obviously all that went today. I put in an offer for that new house and got rejected, and then obviously got outbid the second time round. But you know what? Sometimes things ain't meant to be. But you know what? I'm not left today with a sour taste in my mouth because of that. I've had nothing but smiles. So it just weren't meant for it at the right time.
We've got to look at this. I suppose. Yeah, it's been good. But looks like your situation, we've got to look in the sense of, like you're saying, it's probably not meant to be, and that something better is going to come, which,
yeah, hopefully.
If you're going for a 2-bedroom house, you probably get a 3-bedroom house, which is for the same money, a bigger garden, things like that. So, you've got to look at it in a positive side of things where something better is going to come for you rather than, getting this. So, you'll be...
No, I agree, man. I agree. At the end of the day, you were there today, innit? So you're obviously still... I was just like telling you and everything, and then you was like, what happened? Bid more. But I was outbid, so at the end of the day, yeah,
That's it.
You suck it up.
Oh, yeah, my day was
on.
busy. Literally going from, running around, normal work and that. So, I think sometimes work can be draining on you. You do fall into that negative kind of place, but you kind of
100%.
look forward to it for the end of the day and be like, you know what, I'm happy that I'm coming home. I'm coming home to do a live stream, see you guys. You go.
To be honest, big up Johnny.
Yeah, there's quite a few people.
Johnny's in the house.
You got Rich, Courtney. There's Legend K1. We got Tara. DNO Tara, she's going to be on the show in a couple of weeks' time, so watch out for her as well. She'll be on. Yeah, so she'll be on as well. Hi Tara, how you doing? So yeah, and then we got.
So what's happening then?
He's going to jump on.
Where is the general?
So we're going to interact with everyone for the meantime. Get everyone warmed up when the general comes in. So we've got Chris Lynn Ferreira as well. Good evening to you, new listener or new watcher, shall I say, rather than listener. Do you know what it is? I'm so used to saying listener because obviously when I'm doing radio and all that kind of stuff, I'm used to saying listener. So it's now, video and all that kind of stuff.
Right, let me tell you a joke, yeah? I've got a good joke. So, Mitchell, this one's for you, yeah? So, what did the sushi say to the bee?
I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. What did the sushi say to the bee?
What's up, bee?
You're such an idiot.
You know what? I threw that one out there at the drop of a hat, Mitchell, mate. I had to get it out there. Do you know my son told me that about 3 days ago and I was in stitches? This is a 6-year-old boy. I have you right now. He's going to be a stand-up comedian. So.
Which is like you're a clown.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing. Everyone's laughing, though.
I bet that made you laugh, though. I guarantee you that made you laugh. No, do you know what? That's the one at the top of my hat at the moment.
That's like they call me the beast.
When they see me coming, they call me the beast. Oh, no. Do you want to join Mitchell into the chat quickly? Right, join him in and then let him tell his joke and then he can fuck off.
Right, Mitch, request to come in.
A man like Mitchell Redgate's coming into the house. This better be good, Mitch. This better be good. I'll tell you that. Big up, Raja.
Right, I'll just invite him in. Let's see what joke he's got. Go on, Mitch.
I'm in my dressing gown here, boys. Look.
All the way.
There we go.
All the way from Stoke. Go on.
Right, so I was walking down the canal the other day, walking my dog. Sadly, the dog fell into the water, all right? So the dog's in a bit of distress in the water. Thankfully, there was a German tourist, just happens to be walking past, all right? German tourist jumps in the water, all right? Grabs the dog, swims to the land, puts the dog on the dry land, says to me, you know, dry the dog off, keep him warm, keep him fed, he'll be okay. I was like, oh, wow, thank you very much for that. I said, you a vet? He went, vet? I'm fucking shocking. Fucking hell. Shout out to Big Sam Harper. That's Sam Harper's joke.
You're a joker.
Yeah.
Big up, boss.
See, when I joined, your viewing figures come up. Because I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, look. You can say,
Mum,
you want to shout out to
your
mum.
I'm on DJ Pixie's live. Right, see you later, gents. Bye.
Yeah.
How do I leave?
All right, see you later. We'll bring in the general on in a minute.
Mum.
See you later, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know
that
what,
kid,
we'll probably have a chance to bring a couple of people on after, General comes on. So, guys, make sure you stay tuned. We will be getting people on afterwards. Okay, so stay on. Request to come on, have a bit of bants. So those who feel that want to come, they've got what it takes to come on. They will get one. Yeah.
What's happening, Emma? Long time no see.
There's a lot of people that's joined on. So, Lucy, how you doing?
Yeah.
McLean. Yeah.
Some old faces joining in.
Christian, KD, how you doing, okay? KD, Roshama. We've got Miss Avengini and Connor Vizard, Boz, Sadie, Bill 9, Jack Williams. Yeah, all in the live. So, this is the second show, the second episode, shall I say. More to come. There's a lot more people coming on board as well. We've got a lot of guests coming on. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you watch out for all the promo stuff that we send out, because there will be a lot of stuff that we'll be sending out. Hey, then Alex, you're right. Yeah, there will be a lot of promo stuff coming out as well. So make sure you stay tuned. Watch the stories. That's the main thing. Watch the stories. So we will post things up on our posts as well. But the stories is the main place to go to. Alex is saying, hi, how you doing?
So what do you want to do then? What we need to do is that people need to tell your friends. And then your friends need to tell your friends and stuff like that. But the more people we get on here, the more positivity and the more love that we can spread. And I'll tell you what, so far we've only been 10 minutes into the show, and
so
I
always say, tell your friends, tell your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your cousin, your cat, your dog, the goldfish, the man down the road, the man from Del Monte. You know, tell everyone. So you know, so we got Young Mins 93, we got Chad Neil 93, got Emma, how you doing? So you know, all the supporters, big up to all you guys. You know, supporting the cause. You know, supporting what we're doing. You know, it's all about motivation. It's all about positive stuff. You know, making sure that people. I didn't see the comment come up. I couldn't.
Tell those kids, Gary. What? Hey.
But guys, remember the rules. Only me and Gary can have banter with each other. Me and Gary can only, you know, rip shit out of each other. You know, we want to keep it positive. We want to keep it clean. Well, I wouldn't say keep it clean because it's not exactly clean, but you know, we want to make sure that this is a safe space for people to be able to talk as well. Yeah, we want to make sure that people are treated fairly. We want to make sure that people, you know, have that chance, because there might be some people who are down. There might be some people who are upset, who, you know, want to come onto the show, who want to air out their problems to kind of get that motivation or feel positive and things like that. So, you know, let's not judge. Let's give people the space and you know, the empathy and the positivity to be able to move forward. Yeah. So if any of you guys do want to, you know, throw something in, especially after our guest comes on, feel free to jump on, or, you know, drop a message in to say, you know, this is how I've been feeling today, or, you know, I'm experiencing this, or I'm experiencing that. You know, how can you make me feel positive? Then we will kind of, you know, help you to feel positive and help you to feel, you know, better about yourself. So good afternoon or good evening, Rihanna. How you doing? So yeah, so I've got 3 minutes until the general steps into the building. So for those who don't know, General Levy made a tune, the jungle tune, but there is some young bucks in here as well who's not going to know it. Made a tune back in the day, incredible, absolute banger. Even up to now, still a banger. Some people don't know, you know
the tune.
I asked some people today, I was like, oh, do you know the tune you're talking about? I'd seen it like.
Yeah, but it's incredible. Jungle is Massive is like the most biggest track nation.
Go on, Gary, you sing it.
Like, worldwide. Well, I'll tell you what, Rihanna, when I get General Levy on, I will give it a go. I'll get him to do it. Trust me, I'm going to give it a go. No. When the general comes on, literally, I will get him to do it for all the viewers and for the nation, because obviously all his viewers are going to be viewing, so I want to get him done one more time. Trust me, I'll join him.
Go on, Gary. You got to do it.
No, seriously, at the end, I'll do it. Trust me. With General Levy, I will join in and I will give it. I will let him. We'll be bouncing off one another.
Gary's going to say.
But stay tuned for. Because if you stay tuned, then obviously I'm going to do it. So.
Don't even try to. No, that's Gary. That's Gary.
Whoa.
Gary's melted, not me. Don't look at me. I didn't say I was singing anything.
There's nothing about melting in here, right? Can't allow it. I've never melted from anything. I've never backed down from a task. And even when General Levy comes on, it's going to be more intimidating for me to do it. So I'll do it when he comes on. General Sorrows. Oh, boy. I miss you, Daz. I miss your stoky little self around the building. Right, what's happening?
We got Nathan.
1 minute.
We got Nathan. We got Leela. How you doing?
Lila, come on now.
How you doing, Lisa? You right?
Yeah.
I want to jump in on. So, who's feeling great today? Misha too does. Big old. Rudinia, how you doing?
I'll tell you what, this chat room though is all about love and loving each other and positivity. So that's all we got to say. And as I say, nothing is, you know, it's a safe place where anybody can open up and talk about whatever they want, you know, and we're here to listen, and we're here to obviously try and feed back positivity, or try to give you maybe some advice, if best, and, you know, for you to try and take away, or even just some sort of positivity, you know, just an affirmation to tell you know what, have a good day.
Well,
you know, it's nice about anything.
After our guest comes on, we'll get people to come on board as well, and, you know, say what positive things they've had on their day, or, you know, what positive things they've experienced recently as well. So, you know, if anyone who wants to come on and say, you know, anything positive that they've experienced or anything they've got, you know, feel free to jump on and say, you know, I've had this or I've had that, or, you know, it could be anything small. As long as it's positive, happy days. Yeah. So, you know, just feel free to jump on a thing after you have the guest. So we got Siobhan as well, just joined in. How you doing? We've got Zoom Media. How we doing? Andrea Watkins. How you doing? The big man, General Levy.
Here he is. The one now, people. All we've been waiting for.
So, General, when you're ready, you can jump on. Siobhan's like, yeah, got to turn that negative into positive, and of course. How you doing, Brooke? You right? Right, let's get the General in. Christian Bundock, how you doing?
Sorry,
It's the big man, General Levy.
Big up, General.
How you doing? You right?
Yeah, man, I'm here. Yeah, I'm just trying to sort this thing.
Yeah. So, right. So big up General Levy inside the building, guys. As promised, you know. Thank you, General, for coming on board and, you know, for our motivation and, you know, negative to positive live stream. Yeah.
Real pleasure. So real pleasure, bro. Real pleasure. Nice to be here, man. Big up. You don't know positive things, so yeah, I'm on board.
Pleasure to have you. Pleasure to have you.
My pleasure. Fix this. Stop trying to fix this screen, man. Hold on, I'm trying to fix the screen because I've got this thing in the middle of it, man. Hold on. Can't see everybody properly. I can't see myself. All I can see is you, but I can't see myself. Anyway, go on there.
Right. So, what's it called? Incredible tune. I say is what, almost 30 years old. Released in 1994. Sure. Absolute banger. Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
To this day, this tune's always banging in clubs. Wherever you go, you play the tune, and people are like, "God, I'm mad for the tune."
Man, when you do a tune from your heart, fam, it's a tune that's been done from my heart. So, for when it's been done like that, people must feel that, you know what I mean? It was a one take tune, and I went in. So, it was just a blessing, man. It was a blessing, and I'm glad that people feel the vibe.
Sorry for you guys. So, when I was in primary school, we used to do like dancing competitions, and every single time, my go-to tune was Incredible. Every single time without fail. Because I used to have fast feet, so everyone's like, "Bro, that guy can move fast." But yeah, Incredible, always my go-to tune.
It's energy, fam. It's energy.
100%.
So
I was saying the other day, General, I was saying the other day, right? No matter where you go in the world, whatever you're doing, you get in your car and you want to go on your way to work. Jungle is massive.
True.
When
respect.
That song comes on, if it's in the gym or anywhere, everybody feels positive.
Man, it was a blessing because I'm coming from a different world. I'm coming from the ragga. I was trying to get a dancehall.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be the next Beanie Man, the next ranks. So to go into that scene and to be and to basically have such a banger like that in a scene that I was pretty fresh to was a blessing. So I think that sometimes you bring an energy to a scene and it helps it to, you know, everything that worked together. Was MB, that producer, that track that he gave me was amazing, incredible. So big up MB and Rank.
But still now, I'm looking on Spotify, you're still getting 200,000 views a week.
Man, that's crazy, man. I respect. You know what? bless up Spotify massive, because without the fans, we are nothing.
100%.
So, and the new generation who's absorbing the vibe now is icing on the cake, because we've been doing it for like 30 years now.
Yeah.
So doing shows, and there's children, and there's like kids like 19, 20, 20, 22, 23, 20, in the early 20s, singing my song. Man, you couldn't wish for nothing more than that, man. That's
You've got to say, though, that tune comes on in every single club, every weekend, and people are up, banging around to it.
Yeah, man. Listen, man, timeless business. We deal with time. We don't do tune for one summer or 2 summer. We do tune for decades.
But even your most recent track with AJ Tracy, that track went massive.
Hey, big up AJ Tracy, man, because he's one of the upcoming artists that I really respect. His pen game. He's a good writer.
Yeah.
So to be approached by such a prominent, talented artist like that was a blessing. So yeah, and plus he's very the paperwork was all straight. So I must say, AJ Tracy is a good youth to work with. I must say that. You know what I mean? He gave me the points, was all on everything was on point.
So we got some questions for you. Yeah. Right. So
yeah.
How have you found your journey within the music career?
Well, you know, my journey's been an incredible journey. I've just written a book, actually, highlighting my career. All I can say, 1 second, hold on there. Shit. Don't watch that. This is my book.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah,
man. This is my new book.
Bye, guys.
And basically, yeah, man, it's here, man. It's here. It's basically, it's highlighting my career, highlighting my original crew, Third Dimension, the sounds that I was in, and basically talking about my growth from a local MC DJ on the scene in Harlesden, Northwest London, in Northwest London, working on radio stations, traffic jam radio stations, passing through, working on sound systems, and then going from there on to recording. So it's been a real up journey. It's been I did the whole my paperwork is straight. I did the whole thing from groundwork, from bedroom DJ to radio stations, to sound systems, to actually building the speaker boxes, buying the chipboard, building the boxes ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then going up to recording, becoming an artist. My first tunes weren't hits. Had to build up. Eventually I got a hit. I think Heat was my first hit.
Okay.
And then after that I did The Wig, did various tunes after that. And then I did Incredible, which was to a whole different...
I bet I took you off.
You know? And then the controversy with that, because where there's a hit, there's some bullshit. So I have to go through that.
And that's the next question that I was going to move on to. So what obstacles have you faced during your career? What obstacles have been there?
At the end of the day, everybody wants to be the man. Everybody wants to be number one. So when you've got, when you sometimes it's not about what you've got as an artist. It's about how you maneuver what you've got and how you work with people, managers, promoters, the public. So that's what it's about. It's about getting all these things in balance, because sometimes you'll be a talented artist, but you don't get along with certain people in the same scene as you, and you can get cancelled or blacklisted where you don't get no work.
Yeah, I bet that's tough.
So sometimes the music business is music and the business, and the business is very cliquey. So with that click, you might find yourself having to have a longer journey than most artists. But in that journey, you kind of become like wine. You kind of master your game. So sometimes the Most High, Jah Almighty, the Most High, makes you go through these things because He wants you to be strong, and He only picks the strong to go through these things so we know He can handle it. Because when you come out the other end, you'll have a positive story to tell. You know what I mean? You'll have a story that can inspire other younger artists and younger people going through the same thing as you.
What negativity would you say came out of those obstacles? Like what?
It's only for jealousy, only for people let you down. Sometimes family, sometimes friends, sometimes the media.
I hear that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't get the, you know, I mean, I'd say the negativity mainly came from people who want to be with, jealousy. You know, it's just jealousy, man, and that comes with the territory. Any artist who ain't being hated is not hot, because if you're not hot, you're not getting hated, and everybody loves you, everybody's a friend. But if you're everybody's cup of tea, then you're a mug. So you know what I mean? It's like your thing. Sometimes not everybody's going to be feeling you at the same time. So you know you got to accept that not everybody's going to love you. You know what I mean? So there is a lot of jealousy, but often that comes from people can see what you've got, and often they want to just get you out of the game because it'd be easier for them to forget what they've got. So
so how did you turn them negatives into positives though?
Come with some mad style, man, mad flavors, man, mad so stuff that people can't flipping imitate. When I said, me are the incredible general. Even when
what a legend.
Man, when I do that, they're like, wow, granddad. You know what I mean? So it's timeless. If I come with some things which are timeless,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even the younger MCs and DJs out there now.
My thing's different, fam.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what made you one of a kind, General.
Yeah, man. I mean, when I come on the scene, all I have to do is say, I am the general. I come back in and I say, me are the leave it up and the melody in the pattern and
oh man, this is what all the fans have been waiting to hear to see if you see got it.
You know what I mean? And then after that, I chuck in a bit of the old. Hey man,
these young bucks ain't got nothing on you, General.
Fam, it's like a vibe. It's an energy. It's like sometimes energy translates language. Because when I look in the crowd's face and say, "Well, Mister, I can sit
here and listen to you all day, General." already just having this little conversation and listening to that is already making me want to just get up and jump around, man.
But it's like sometimes you don't have to say a word. When I was coming up as a young artist, I didn't even have to say a word. Just come in with just like don't get NDG, don't get NDG, don't get NDG. It's like just the vibe is different, something different that they don't hear from other MCs. So once you've got your own individual style that will stand the test of time, then that's what gives you longevity, and that's what makes you overcome a lot of the negativity. Because when the public see what's going on, they can do the maths and say, man, this man's different. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
Cool. So what would you say?
Yeah.
Was a highlight of your journey? Yeah. And how was that proved to be positive?
I say the highlight of my journey obviously was recording my biggest track, Incredible, because since I did that track, I was already established as a UK. I got #1 Ragga MC, #1 album, and #1 song, I think in 1992. So I was already peak in the UK reggae scene officially. Award winner. So there was nowhere else for me to really go. So when I was approached to the Jungle track, I thought that I'd already reached my peak, but that opened up a whole new audience, a whole new thing to me, landscape for me. So I say that was the highlight doing that track, because it was my breakthrough. I broke through, broke through with that track to the mainstream.
So obviously talking about the music industry generally, yeah, the music industry can prove to obviously be very demanding, to say the least. So what advice and a motivation, like, would you give to those out there, like, in the music industry today?
I would say, don't.
You know, all these young boys coming on the scene, all these grime artists, all these MCs, and what would you give them? What advice would you give them?
I'd say, don't take it too personal, because in 30 years' time, you lot are going to be laughing about this. Trust me.
Well, all I've got to say is you're not doing too bad yourself. You on holiday or what?
No, man. I'm in my kitchen, man.
I thought you were chilling on holiday or something.
No, this week, man. I'm going away this week. I've got to go to Minehead on Friday, and then I've got to do Ministry of Sound on Saturday.
Classic.
So what's it called? We have a motivational quote of the week. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you the quote, yeah, and I want you to give your perception of it and, you know, your take on it. All right. So the quote is: every time you get upset at something, ask yourself, if you were to die tomorrow, was it worth wasting your time being angry?
All right. So you're saying, if you no, so you want me to, what you want me to say now?
You know, what do you take? What's your take on that?
Well, I think that, you know, the most valuable thing that you have, all right, is life. No matter how much money you got and stuff you've got, so you have to value life. And I think that at the end of the day, all right, life is short to be fussing over minor things, small things, because, you know, in the big picture, there's bigger fish to fry. So I think that basically, all right, people have to, you know, at the end of the day, it's not worth, because when you keep these kind of grudges and these kind of bad mind and people, it shortens your life. It shortens your life, man. When you keep these, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy.
I hear that.
All right. So basically, that kind of mentality of keeping grudges is not health. So now I'm a man dealing with health. Health is wealth. So don't bother carry grudges and carry these kind of chips on your shoulder against people. But you'll go to these things will take 10, 15 years off your life and give you cancer. That's how cancer comes. A lot of cancer comes through people carrying so much things inside, you know. If you have a problem with somebody, it's best you iron it out and you deal with the situation more than carrying it, because it's a heavy load. It's a heavy load to carry, and that can often take a couple of years off your life.
Yeah, great. I hear that.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a blessing to have you on, General. I'm not going to lie to you. I respect you. I respect you. I love you loads. And you know what your music is. So, do you know what? The listeners have already wanted to hear it. Give us a Jungle is Massive.
Wicked, wicked. Well, big up. What's the name of your podcast? Wow. We are the girl them motivator, the girl them nominator, stimulator, gladiator, fresher than a respirator, hotter than a radiator, badder than the Terminator. Me major with me laser, me love the style and flavor. The girl them celebrator, I never been a traitor. Me serve them like a waiter, not waiting for no later. Could it be black, then could it be white, then could it be Asian or Latina. Pick me up on your receiver and pass it like a leader. You never get a need for once Diamond Geezer. Give me the 60 senior Peter, and then move it. She pretty like a flower, like a deep. Throw the best, throw the tweeter, make the music so Peter. A sexy girl, my register. Girl, you rise my temperature. Looking like a movie star. Post up to the
big up!
They said, like a condemner. They take a page. Because I'm the fat generator. I'm hotter than the equator. I'm the inspirator. I'm the game changer. Me no touch with no hater. Me burn them up in the paper. Me no go war with no paper. And then see a theater. I'm the inspirator. But I'm open with these movers and shakers. Be a money maker. I'm the top of the top. Take up me like a big papa. I'm a Picasso. Take a perfect picture.
General. Big up, big up.
Well, what's it called? Just quickly, yeah?
Bless.
So people are asking, where can they buy your book?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, you can buy my book, right, on Shopify. I'm going to send you the link. So if you go on my General Lee fan page, it's there. The links are there. Or you can go to Amazon. But on Amazon, the book is called Incredible by General Levy. On Amazon, you get the paperback or you get the Kindle, okay? But if you go to my Shopify, which I'll send you the links, General Levy, it's on my General Levy fan page. You can get a signed
You
copy.
see that, guys?
That's okay. So on my website.
I'll definitely be sending you that request.
On my website.
I'll be definitely sending you that request, and I look forward to reading your book.
Bless. So, I mean, it's a pleasure talking to you guys.
Thank you for coming on, man. Motivating the show.
Respect. Peace. One love. All right. Yeah.
Take care of yourself, and you know what? Have a safe evening.
You too, man. I'm gonna be at Butlins on Friday.
Oh man, I'm missing Butlins weekenders.
I mean, you know you've made it when you're doing Butlins, man.
Oh, big. You know what? We want about thousands.
They go in on Butlins, mate. It
goes
goes
100%. It's better than most big shows.
I tell you, fam. Because the people free up. You know, you're on holiday, and what they don't want some energy, so let's go in there and get them something. So that's Butlins Friday.
Agreed. Which Butlins you at? Bognor Regis?
No, Minehead.
Minehead, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you ever want to all you people want to get on a rave this weekend, go to Minehead, Butlins.
Or you can go to Ministry of Sound on Saturday.
That's even closer. That's only in London.
Listen, that brings up memories.
That's how.
Thank you.
All right, respect that. Peace and love.
Bless. Peace out.
Yeah, one love. Boom. Bless. All right. Yeah.
So, guys, that was General Levy in the house. You know what, General? Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for coming on. All right.
So we're going to get around to getting more and more people on.
So guys, we're opening up the floor to anyone who wants to come in and say something positive, who wants to share something positive. Yeah.
Big up, Lee Cook.
Right?
We definitely got some stories to tell about Butlins now, boy. We definitely got to tell some. Big up Jack Fincham's in the house.
So guys, if you want to jump on the video,
Jack's going to be fighting soon as well, so you got to big up Jack as well.
So yeah, guys, if you want to jump on, jump on, request to come on, we'll get you on. Don't feel shy. Just jump on. You know, request to come in, we'll get you on. So this is where we open up the floor now for people to come in. El Kitchen saying big up. Yeah. So remember, guys, we do this every single Monday. Yeah, we're gonna have guests every Monday. We're gonna have people, you know, joining us every Monday. Like from different industries, you know, we have music people, we're gonna have people from music actors, you know, gangsters. That's it.
Instagram influencers.
You know, that's it.
Love
so, you know, make sure you tune in every single Monday, 9 till 10. Yeah, it might have to be a thing where we might start have to expand it. So, but every Monday. All right. So who's jumping on the video? Who would they get up here to throw something up, to say something positive, or just have a little bit of jokes and a bit of banter? Cheese.
Come on, you know what? This is our proper, like, as I say, the concept that we've got is bringing on people onto our show to absolutely share the love and the positivity. No matter what walk of life you come from, no matter what challenges you faced, it's a place where you can jump on to be able to just raise your spirit before you go to bed, before you whatever, go out, you know, jump on here, and believe me, you'll be leaving with a smile.
Jump on if you want. You say what, no football coaches, yeah? Jermaine, come, jump on. Let's get you on.
What's that for? Who's that?
Runs Lions Sport and Education Academy, so they do football. Good evening, D. How you doing? Do you know what? Shout out to all the people who are watching, yeah, and joining us and supporting the cause. Yeah, big up to you guys. Yeah, for those who just missed out, generally we was on the show. After the show, you can watch it back. You can watch the show back on Instagram. You know, so don't feel like you've missed out. It's always there to watch it. But
do you know what? Something made me feel happy the other day, Ed, was the fact that someone said to me, do you know what? Before I went to work, I just turned on your video and listened to you the whole journey on the way to work. That alone to me is like makes my day.
That's definitely a good thing. Let's see who's gonna jump on. Everyone keeps boasting, yeah, I'm gonna jump on. Let's see who will. Who's that? Francis. How you doing? Getting some new people watching.
This is a free place. Anybody can jump on. As I said, we're not like every other place where, you know, you feel that you can't feel that you can jump on and we're not going to let you join in. You know, we're going to have some big names on the show every week and they jump in. You know, you could jump in. It doesn't matter where you come from, you know, what walk of life, what you do. Come on and share. Come on, at least share something positive, because you know what, it makes a lot to the rest of the people viewing, and you know, it uplifts their mood no matter where they are, what time of day it is.
Jump on board, man. All we want is just positivity. You just want to just come in, talk about anything positive, anything that's happened throughout the week. And where's Jermaine? Where's Jermaine?
Here we go.
There we go.
Very nice to meet you.
Bless
guys,
you, mate.
man. That boy, General Levy, boy, I don't even want to go sleep now.
That's the thing, isn't it? You know, with General Levy, no matter what time of day it is, all he's got to do is say them few lines, and that's it.
Yeah,
he
man.
just gets people back
Ready
up
to go
jumping.
to work
That's
now.
So what have you got to say then? What positive thing have you got to say, or what's, you know, anything positive that's happened to you in the past week?
In the past week, personally, knowing that your show's out there kind of give me the inspiration to give you to do something positive, to do something more motivational. Because at the end of the day, like you said before, everyone want to jump on, but no one's coming. That in itself is motivational. So I'll be honest with you. I was listening and I was saying, no. That's not motivational. But what you said is what makes the difference. It's taking that step, you know, not listening to someone saying, you can't do. No, it's what you're saying, and that's why I'm here, man.
But all I can say is you probably, what do you do? So you deal with like football coaching and stuff like that.
You know what? Football was not really my job. It's my craft. I support my family. My daughter's at uni through what I do. But I've gone all the way from internationally being a professional coach to being a Premier League professional coach to running my own academy, really. Wow. And obviously with the backing of Ed, it's moving.
But you know what? You know, only you could have done that, you know, with that positive mindset. Only you have gone as far as you've come. Because if you approach that in a negative manner, and maybe, you know, somewhere along the line that some people have, as I said, like General Levy said, may have let you down in the professional industry and stuff, which, you know, everybody faces these challenges at one point. But you've gone and strived upon yourself. You use your positive mindset to be able to think, you know what? No, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to, you know, just sit back and take that. I'm going to actually strive, move forward and actually start my own academy. And to start your own academy is like massive.
Willpower and strength and time, effort,
you know, 100%.
Running a business.
And what age range
obviously,
do you sort of teach? Like,
you guys know yourself, like the football world is saturated. So obviously, for myself, to make myself stand out and be more unique, I make sure that I can deliver stuff at an academy level that kids wouldn't get unless they went to an academy. Which means now they're on the same playing field and the same level as an academy player. So all I want to do is ensure that no is nothing more than a driving word. No is not a word that shuts the door. No is a reason why you're going to kick it in. So you can't do that working for somebody else. You've got to kick that door in and say, here, bro, here's the next door for you to kick in.
That's it.
That's that alone some positive, and I guarantee you that you have to feed positivity into the kids to tell them that you know they're worth. Because you know a lot of people in that industry can be very negative, telling me you're not going to be nobody, you're never going to be or make a professional footballer, you're never going to be this, you're never going to be that. But you're there to do different and to turn that around.
The greatest thing about it is it's where I'm living right now is one of the greatest hubs for footballers. It's one of the greatest hubs for youngsters to grow and become something. So if I take the football out of it, the one thing they will always leave there with is their self-worth. Everyone these days wants to tell the youngsters that you can't do this or you can't do that. How about we tell the youngsters, you're brilliant, you're the future. I want you to move on and show the world. There's a lot of stigma, a lot of people saying youngsters are this, they're youngsters, but why didn't you give them the chance?
The thing is, I find in today's society as well is that a lot of people tend to put down young people, put down other people too far. So like, you can't do this, or you've got this disorder, you've got that disorder, which means you can't do this, you can't do that. Just because you've got this certain disorders or certain disabilities, so to say, Doesn't mean to say you can't still achieve your goals and your dreams. You know, even though the worst person, I can't say the worst person, even the person who struggles the most still can achieve their dreams and their goals. You know, so
I agree.
it's where, you know, it's, people say sky is the limit, yeah, but I don't believe that sky is the limit. It's ourselves, our brains. That's our limit, yeah. Because at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. It's just whatever you limit yourself to do. You know, you can you can do anything you want. You can be a pilot if you wanted to. So long as you put yourself to it and put your mind to it, put the effort in, you can be a pilot. You know, it just depends on yourself and your limits and your limitations about, you know, how you do things.
You could be anything in life as long as you put your mind to it. I always say, you know, I grew up a very negative person myself, and you know, because of the way I was brought up, you know, being 36 years of age, you know, school was different back when we was kids. You know, the teachers would put you down. The teachers would tell you, "Oh, you're never going to amount to nothing. You're never going to be anything." But you know, that's what made you think negative growing up. But it was only till like 5-6 years ago where I said, "No, do you know what? If you think positive and you have that positive mindset, you actually become better in life and you can achieve anything you want."
I like proving people wrong. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I love proving people wrong. Yeah, if you
that's
tell me I can't do something,
one.
guess what? I'm gonna do it just to piss you off and be like, you know what? See, I can do it. Yeah, and watch their face. When I watch their face, you know, like, that's I'm like, yeah, you see, you told me I can't do it. Yeah, you told me I can't do it. Look now, I'm doing it. In it, say something.
Yeah.
That's what drives me. I always use negativity as a fuel, yeah, to drive me and make sure that I get what I want. So if someone says to me, "Oh, you can't do this," or "You can't do that," all right, cool. You know what? I stay silent. Yeah, I stay silent, and then I'll jump and I'm like, "Bam! You see this? I will it. Yeah, and you told me I can't do it. So guess what? I made it.
I made it. It's about self affirmation. It's about telling yourself every day when you wake up, I'm capable of doing that. You know, I could be that person. You know, I could be in their position. I'm better than that. You know, I love myself. At the end of the day, it's all about self-love. And that's what you've got to find first as well. If you haven't got self-love or self-respect for yourself, then how do you expect to,
That's 100%.
Move forward?
That is 100%. If you don't respect yourself, you're going to end up doing something that someone's going to take your self-worth.
Exactly. And other people will be quick to steal your ideas, especially this day with social media and stuff like that. You know, people will be quick to steal their ideas and move forward with them, and then you're still sitting back going, "Oh, I wish I had done that." But you know what? Yeah, it's not all about sitting back and allowing people to live your dreams. You've got to live your dreams yourself.
I always say that. What's it called? Live your dreams. Otherwise, you're gonna build someone else's dreams.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
because when you go to work, you're building someone else's dream. You know what I'm saying? Someone else started that company, and they're building their own dream, and you know, you're working for them to build their dream and make sure that they get to where they want to. Yeah. She's saying self-love naturally attracts self-belief. 100%. You know, self-love does attract self-belief, because in the day, if you love yourself, you're gonna want to, you know, you're gonna want to build yourself. You're gonna believe in yourself a lot more. You're gonna be confident. You know, you're gonna be strong. So, you know, self-love is a massive thing. You gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else.
100. Yeah, man.
100%. But no, it's cool having you on. I'm not going to lie. It's cool having you on and have the respect to actually come on and, you know, talk about your own self and, you know, what you're trying to move in your life and the steps that everybody's going to take. But every week that we're coming on, you know, when me and Ed first started this show, you know, we were just asking anybody from any walks of life, not just people with big faces and stuff, but already we're getting the respect and love. Respect, like General Levy coming on the show, telling us about that, and it's only going to get even bigger and better. But do you know what? As big as people as that, they're coming on sharing it, but we're not going to ever take that as, oh, we're only going to do celebrities and stuff. Nah, do you know what? It's anybody. Anybody can jump on our show. Anybody who wants a big up. Anybody who wants to love.
100. Even if it's not for the love, it's for the motivation. Because obviously there's a lot of shows out there 100%. That just kind of want to promote what they're doing, but to know that there's shows out there that want to share the love, that's the difference.
100%. And we will make sure we share the love with anybody, no matter who you are.
All we want is just people just come on and just share their positivity, share what they're doing. Like I said, even if it's something small, even if to say, you know what, I done the scratch card and I won £10 today. Yeah. It's something positive. Yeah. Because they're £10 up. You know, they won something. So, you know, even if it's just something little, or even something big where, you know, they've had a baby or, you know, things like that. Like Gary was saying, yes, we're going to get guests in, we're going to get celebrities in, but at the same time, it is for people who want to share the love, share the positivity, share the motivation. You know, we get people in, get everyone to share their stories. So, you know, don't feel no way.
No, but seriously, thank you for coming on. The confidence, you know what I'm saying? It encourages other people.
No, you lot bring that out. That's what you lot bring out. It's only what I can give back, man.
That's it. Thank you, Jermaine.
Thank you. You take care of yourself and look after yourself. I'm
looking tonight, Sean. I'm looking to mash up tomorrow. Thank you a lot, man.
That's cool.
Right, man. Guys, have a good one, man. See you soon.
Sleep well, yeah?
You too, man.
Sleep well.
So, yeah, that's Jermaine, guys, from Lions Sports Academy. Who else wants to jump on board? Who else wants to quickly jump in? We've got 9 minutes left. Just get a couple of people to jump on to, you know, share some positivity. Yeah? Who wants to share some positivity real quick? Yeah, even if how you do.
Big up DMB Bucks.
So yeah, so who wants to share some positivity that they've achieved this week? Yeah, could be anything small, could be something big, it could be, you know, you've achieved something major, because you know you got a new job, anything. So who's looking to come on board? So DMB Bucks, let's see what you've got to say. This thing takes time sometimes. It does my nutting. There we go.
Big up, Phil. How's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. How you doing, man? You all right?
You good, yeah?
Big up.
Not so bad, not so bad. Not so good. Lots of madness going about me at the moment. But my positivity is I've just moved into a new flat. And I've pretty much got it sorted how I want it. So my flooring went down today. So that's a big bonus, a big plus. So
how did that make you feel? Just even the flooring going down?
Oh, mate, honestly, I'm over the moon. I've waited 3 years for this in all manner of government services and stuff because I had a breakdown about 3 years ago before COVID started when me and my ex split up. And yeah, so I've just been on a long road to recovery from that, if you know what I mean. So it's been difficult. And as I said, I've had ups and downs and, you know, lots of haters out there. Like, you know.
You're always getting the haters,
The
but you know what?
So, isn't it?
Life, that's just life at the moment, you know.
Yeah, man.
People are going to hate and everything like that, but you know what? As long as I say, 3 years you've battled to obviously get to that today, and I can see by you the look on your face.
Oh, mate,
right
honestly,
now,
I'm so
got a big smile on your face. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, it's one of those things. As I said, like the next best thing for me is get my turntables set up. I've got a controller.
Yeah.
Not the same as vinyl, is it? So
what do you do then? Do you DJ and stuff like that?
I'm drum and bass head. Literally, I'm drum and bass mental.
So how did you find with General Levy earlier on in the show?
Oh, mate, honestly, I was shouting at the phone going, Levy! We got... You know what I mean? Like, he's a G, man. That's why I kept saying do the high grade song, because that high grade song
if you like DMB, we're going to be having Degs coming on soon as well. Do you know Degs? Yeah, Degs will be coming live soon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a G, man. Degs is. I love a lot of his music. Some of it's a bit too hard for me. I like sort of the mid-range DMB, so not too hard, not too soft, if you know what I mean. So, you know,
well, we're going to be getting a lot of drum and bass MCs. We're going to get a lot of garage MCs.
Oh wow, yeah,
like DJs.
Get MC Neat on. He's always up for doing the show.
Yeah, DJ like an MC Neat. We've put a shout out to them. A DJ, you know, General Levy will try and help us along the way.
You want to hit up Wiley as well? He's quite up for doing shows for people as well. Like he's an Instagram editor, so he'll be up for it.
Well, I'm sure if General can speak to AJ Tracy, we'll have him on next week as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick, man. I really like the concept of the thing, especially the positivity side of it. That a lot of that's missing in our scene at the moment. So
100%.
And as the General was saying, there's you know, people are quite not two-faced, that's not the right word, but as you were saying, people will nick your ideas and benefit themselves off it. So it's a fine line between sort of having.
But do you know what? We've got one of a kind concept. I think me and you, Ed. This show is one of a kind. We get, no matter what walks of life, whether you, as I said, whether you're a celebrity, whether you're just your average person.
I'm a minor celebrity, so I've been told, but don't let
at the end of the day, everybody's a celebrity.
That's exactly right. As long as you've got a big heart and you wear it on your sleeve, then you're a winner, innit? Winner.
A lot of respect for coming on the show, though.
I thought I was going to do it next week, but I'm a bit of a chicken when it comes to that.
What you've achieved that year. What's the most, what out of everything you've done, what's the most positive thing that you've done?
They say never meet your heroes. Literally, I've met most of my musical heroes through doing the sharing and all that. I can't even say that there's been one of my heroes that's been an idiot or bad. So, like, just the fact that I've met people I've been following for like 30 years or longer, it's just incredible. That's my positive. Even now, just saying it, I'm getting tingles, and you know what I mean. It's amazing, and like social media, it's got its place, but it's also got there is a lot of negativity going around.
100%.
Yeah, as General Levy was saying, the green-eyed monster comes out a lot, doesn't it? And you've got people you think are your friends, and then they'll literally have every idea that you mentioned and do it themselves, and that's not the way it should be. So
when we first started this show, everybody was like, you're going to start your show, your concept ain't going to work, all of these sort of things.
I think it's a brilliant concept. No one's doing it, are they? Do you know?
And now all I'm saying is, from the comfortability of your own living room and your own homes, people can feel comfortable with coming on here and just sharing their day and just sharing their positivity. Make other people that haven't got the confidence to come on, it will make their day a lot more better.
You're like literally just talking about and sharing that I've moved into a new flat, I've got my flooring down, and like honestly,
you've got to be smiling in your face as well.
Feeling inside, put it that way.
You've got to be smiling in your face as well. You're like,
I try and smile even when I'm feeling down. I try and just it's my problem being down, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So
but share problem is a better problem, because at the end of the day, you get off.
Yeah, that's what they say. Problem shared is a problem halved. That's the one. And I agree with that.
You're talking about your flat, and you've got this radiant smile in your face, like you're happy that you've achieved something.
It's been a long time since I've been majorly happy, if that makes sense. I get quite lonely, but because I've got a lot of followers on the internet and stuff. There's always someone to talk to, and I've met people from like all over the world that are online, and literally I've got a few best mates that are literally thousands of miles away, and literally I class them as like family now. Do you know what I mean? So I've met some awesome people, but I've met some awful people as well. But
we all have
the internet for you, isn't it?
Get them on the show, and we need to make their frowns turn upside down.
Exactly. That's what I liked about what you said before, when you said that people told you couldn't do anything or you wouldn't make anything. Story of my life, that, and literally look at them now. Like a lot of people.
Story of my life as well, and it's probably a story of thousands of people.
More than 90% of the world, we have our ups and downs, I suppose. You know what I mean?
100%. But do you know what? You're making yourself something. You're smiling.
Yeah, I try to. Anyways,
people love you. That's all that matters.
Some people hate me. That's their problem, isn't it? I just smile and wave like the great penguin said. Smile and wave, boys. Exactly. It's the best way, isn't it?
I look at something where, you know what? I get 50% love, 50% hate. As long as I change that 1%, that's all that matters.
Yeah, see, with me, the way I look at the haters, the more haters, the better, because I'm obviously doing something right that they don't like, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, more haters, please. No, I think I've got enough already.
You know what? Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. Much appreciated. And I'll get on it every Monday. What time do you go in live every Monday? 9 till 10. Right, yeah. I'll put that on my calendar so I don't forget.
That sets you up for the week, because everybody always claims Monday as that negative day.
Yeah, Monday is the worst day of the week, isn't it?
Go on.
You get the weekend blues on the Monday, don't you?
You know what? This is going to set you up for the week ahead.
Oh, it already has, mate. Honestly, I'm feeling well good.
And if you ever
want big smile on my face,
drop us a message. We'd be more than happy to.
I'll do a live show for you one time if you want. I'll
I'll
do a
jump
set
on
for you.
Yeah,
or
go
like a mini mix or something.
Yeah, I'll jump on that as well.
I'm supposed to be doing a mix for the foundation, so once I've done that, I'll send you a copy of it on if you want, and you know what I mean. We'll take it from there. So that'll be cool.
Love.
Well, cool. Right. Well, have a lovely evening. Excellent talking to you. It's nice to meet you.
Take care.
All right, we'll take it.
Look after yourself.
To end it. How do I end it?
Check up there.
Modern technology, eh?
Somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, the X. Is that what I do? Right. Okay. Well, nice to meet you. Anyways, good talking to you. And good luck.
Take care.
Thank you.
You're going to do well. Of course you will. All right. Anyways, take care. Thank you.
Well, Edmund, what a quality second show. That's all I can say.
Definitely been good.
So next week we've got loads of more people in line for the week ahead, and it's only going to get better. So I recommend people tune in. You know, if you want a bit of a big up, you want a bit of lifted life, a little bit of positivity, maybe some quotes.
That's it.
Then yeah, tune in every week.
I think it's time. It's that time to, go. So Gary, your quote.
Right. So I'm going to say this. I live by this, and I will tell anybody who's obviously, feeling a bit down about themselves, always stand up tall, chin up, never down. All right? Because if you live by that in life and you stand up tall and proud and you keep your chin up, you'll always be successful.
And then for me, I'm going to say, be who you are and say what you feel. Okay? Because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Okay? All right, so guys.
That's good, man. That's good.
Next week, Monday, make sure you follow us. All right? And we'll see you next week. See you later.
Tune in. Love.